Hello students and welcome to your online class of English literature. So class 4 today we are going to begin with a new chapter, that is chapter 17, A Tree. This is a poem written by Carla Cuskin. Okay. Now before we head towards the line that is in the poem, let's just see a little bit information or introduction about the poet. Okay. Now Carla Cuskin, before she became a full-time author, she was actually an assistant to a fashion designer, fashion photographer. She was also a design assistant, and in that is also in advertising. So that was not her from the very beginning an author, but later she became a full-time author, and her first book was Roar and More, which came out of a senior graphic arts project at Yale to design and print a book on a small press. So now the summary of the poem. What is the poem about? Okay, in this poem, a tree. Okay, as the title itself, it tells that it's about a tree. So a tree is actually being personified in this poem. Okay, now what is personification or personified is when you give life to an object. Okay, that is what personification or personified means. Okay, how does an object feel? Okay, where an object expresses its feeling. Okay, or talks or speaks, not exactly talks or speaks, but here when we see um, what are uh, feelings, what are its feelings, so when that come up, that is what personification is. Okay, so here it says the tree stands with its feet. That means feet here is for roots in the earth, that is sand, and dully covered, that means very lightly covered with the grass. Its arms, what are its arms? Branches, okay, are covered with leaves all over, and it is frequently nudged by the birds flying past. So whenever the birds flying past it, okay, may not be intentionally, but whenever it is flying past, it nudge some of the leaves. Okay, it wears and tones some of the leaves of the branches, okay, of the tree. From top to tip runs the bark of the tree. Bark is the cover of the tree, the hard one, rough one. Bark of the tree, and the bark is just like the skin in case of the humans. Like we have so many nerves in us, yes or no, which flows blood in it, okay, and goes to different part of the body. But also we cannot see nerve in it is nerve has to be covered, and our nerve is covered with the skin. So just like our skin in human, bark is the skin for the tree. Okay, a tree is immobile. What do you mean by immobile? What do you mean by mobile? Mobile or mobility means something that can be moved from one place to another. So similarly, immobile is just the opposite. That means thing that cannot be moved from one place to another. So tree is immobile and stands rooted in one spot. It will not move from one place to another. Nothing, not even rain, wind, snow, sleet, thaw, spring, summer, winter, fall, light, bug, day or dark can make it move from its feet. So here the poet Carla Cuskin is trying to tell us that nothing can make the tree move from its place. Okay, so whether it be climate, whether it be day, night, okay, no matter what it is, it does not move from its root, from its place. Okay, so these are the introduction and summary of the poem that we are going to discuss right now. Now let's head towards the line that is written and which you have in the book, page 105, chapter 17, A Tree. It goes like this. If you stood with your feet in the earth, up to your ankles in the grass, and your arms had leaves running over them, and every once in a while one of your leafy fingers was nudged by a bird flying past. If the skin that covers you from top to tip wasn't skin at all but bark, and you never moved your feet from their place in the earth but stood rooted in one spot. Come rain, wind. Now you know what is rain, you know what is wind, you know what is snow, slit, thaw, spring, summer, winter, fall, blight, bug, day, dark. Then you would be me, a tree. Okay. So here Carla Cuskin is trying to tell us that if you stand with your feet in the earth, okay, up to your ankles is the grass, okay, and your arms had leaves running over them. And every once in a while, what happens? One of your leafy fingers, okay, one of your leafy fingers was nudged, that means worn off or taken off or falls by a bird flying past. The skin that covers you from top to tee, okay, wasn't skin at all, but bark. And you never moved your feet from their place in the earth, but stood rooted in one spot. So come what, no matter what weather happens, like rain, you know what is rain, you know what is wind, you know what is snow, sleet. Now sleet means uh, it's like rain with ice. Okay, there's an ice melting. That is what sleet is. So slit, thaw. Okay, sorry. Slit is actually rain with ice. Okay, for example, like you have in common word is hailstone. When you have rain and hailstone, that is what slit is. Okay, slit. Thaw is ice melting. Thaw, Thaw, thaw is when there is melting of ice. So that time the climate around you becomes very cold. Okay, so thaw. Spring, you know what is spring? Okay, season of blooming beautiful flowers. So spring. Summer, very hot. Winter, very cold. Fall, like autumn. Okay, there's fall of leaves. Okay, blight, there is blight means there are some small insects, bug, insects again. Okay, day, okay, whether it be day or dark, whether it be night, then you would be me or tree. Still, no matter what the weather condition might be, or no matter what day or night might be, you, if you would not move, then you could feel how does it feel to me, then you would be me, a tree. So that is what Carla Guskin is trying to tell us in the poem. I hope you have understood. We'll do with the question answer in the next class. Thank you.